Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Joel.
I'm Grandpa.
I'm Megan.
I'm Aunt Becky.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. Good morning and welcome back, everyone. To start off our morning, I'm going down to the farm market to get it all set up, but I was noticing the weather. We've got a foggy day on our hands. I've already got the farm market swept up and I got all the tables cleaned and disinfected, and now I'm putting stuff out. I am just about finished setting everything up. I have to go through and check and make sure that everything is filled up. We always have stuff in the cooler extra, so I gotta bring that out. And while I've been working on this, Joel showed up. He is down taking care of the animals.
There we go.
What are you doing? Right when we finished setting up the farm market, Dad got home from the wholesaler. Ho-ho! Well, everyone, you'll never guess what we're going to do. I'll give you a hint. Nah, you probably figured it out. We're going to harvest peas. You know that old saying, make hay while the sun shines? This is like harvest peas while the peas are ready. Yeah. And we made it out to the field. Joel, are you tired of picking peas yet? Mm-hmm. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, what do you guys mean you're getting tired of harvesting peas? You just got started. When the peas are ready, we basically harvest every day for like 2 weeks. And in the beginning, being bent over like that, it makes you really sore at night. But now I think we can all agree we're kind of getting used to it.
I think you would because more people are raising these.
To give you guys an idea of how delicate this crop can be, I'll tell you a little bit of a story. When my dad was about 2 years old, we had a dairy barn. Now this was long before I was born. My dad was only 2, and the dairy barn had burned down. And my grandfather, my dad's dad, was looking for ways to make money, getting into different types of farming. And we had a lot of acreage at that time, and they had planted over 500 acres of peas. 500 acres. And when it came time for the cannery to harvest them, what ended up happening was they had about a week of rain. So the harvesters couldn't get in to harvest the peas. And in a week's time, these peas will go from being ripe to overripe and unable to use. And in that week's time, they weren't able to come in and harvest and use the machines. So what happened? Well, the cannery had to move on to the next ripe peas, and my grandfather ended up losing out on 500 acres. And as you guys know, that's not just 500 acres of ground that were used up. That's 500 acres worth of time. That's 500 acres worth of fertilizer, seed, tilling, everything. So it's safe to say they didn't do peas for much longer than that. I hope everyone's peas look like this at home. I hope we're not the only one having a good year with our peas. Something we're really happy about is there's no weeds in these rows as well. We did a nice job with cultivating this year. Cultivating may not be fun sometimes, but it's really important to keep those weeds out. We have 2 rows left in this first planting, and then we'll have it completely picked off. And so far we've gone about 30 feet, and we have 1, 2, 3 baskets of peas already.
Okay, because I certainly could use help picking peas.
Don't worry, the time will be here where 80 degrees is cool to us. Daniel just showed up from fixing that fence. He said it was in the same spot that it was before. The cattle just pushed the fence down. I guess they really wanted to get out there, but he says he fixed it really good this time.
I put 3 fence posts there.
Is the fence now stable?
I don't know, that's a question for Joel. Joel handles all things stable.
I'd have to see the fence to see if it's stable.
A little update for everyone. Picking has been going really smoothly. We now have 8 baskets of peas harvested just from these 2 rows. We're not even to the end yet. What always amazes me is how well cultivating does at keeping weeds out. If you look in these rows here, the weeds are basically non-existent. There are a few here and there, but nothing that's going to cause a problem for us while we're harvesting or for the plants while they're growing. I know it can be a pain in the butt, but that's why you should cultivate and pull your weeds, everyone. I'm just telling you. This is a dangerous spot to be picking right here. Joel is finishing off our last plant, and then we'll be done with the shell peas. We have picked through our entire first planting of shell peas, so that's really exciting. Now, it's been a few days since we were able to finish off the planting. The first couple rows, the ones that we had picked earlier on in the week, the peas that were on there that weren't ripe yet are now ripe. These later rows that we harvested, we seemed to get more of a clean picking off of them. It seemed that everything was a little bit more mature. So we'll probably end up going through those first couple rows again just to make sure that we get everything harvested. I don't know about you, but I'm happy we were able to pick through our first planting of peas like that. Now it is almost time to head home, but we're gonna pick some snow peas before we do so. Now we've already gone through and picked these snow peas a few times, but we still wanna be very careful. We don't want to take the peas that were missed last time because they would be overripe. So we're trying to take the younger, more tender snow peas. And that should about do it for harvesting peas today. We're gonna get the truck loaded up and see how much we have. Matthew's on vacation for the whole first planting of peas, but it's like, I can't say nothing to him. Last year when we did straw, my wife was having a baby. So, is that the same thing? No, but we'll let it slide. We got a lot of nice peas harvested. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and a half baskets of shell peas. Then we almost got a full basket of snow peas. Now it is lunchtime back at the farm, so we're gonna head home, get everything unloaded and eat. I just love looking at everything growing. All right, everybody, we are in for lunch today. Grammy has made paninis. And we also got some ham sandwiches here. Uh-oh, you get off of there. Get off of there. Well, everyone, we got finished with lunch and now we're gonna get ready to do some planting. The other day when we were planting our cucumbers, zucchini, and pickling cucumbers, we had a few that weren't large enough to plant yet. So we're gonna be putting those in the soil and we're gonna be putting our last planting.
They're large enough now.
So we're gonna be putting those into the soil and we're also gonna be putting in our last planting of peppers. So once we get all of that stuff planted, that'll be another big job accomplished. While we're up here, look at these cole crops. Oh my, they look phenomenal. Just let's hope those moths stay off of them.
Do I have schmutz here?
Really quickly, they're working on filling the tanks up with water. And while they're doing that, I'm gonna water this wagon right here because stuff is looking dry. It's amazing how quickly these things can dry up. The sun came out about an hour ago and these were okay, but as they've sat here, they definitely needed some water. To start off today, we had some burpless cucumbers that we weren't going to be able to sell, and they didn't look too nice, but we know they'd grow okay out in the field. So we brought them out here, and we're planting them in the soil. We only have a few of them, because that was it. I think we had like 20 plants that needed to go in. So now that we're done with the burpless, we are moving on to just regular cucumbers. Now after we're done with these cucumbers, we're going to be putting the second wheel on, and we're gonna be moving on to the peppers. I don't know if you can see behind us, some of the mulch has actually blown up from the intense winds we had the past couple days. So I don't know what we're gonna end up doing with that, if we're gonna fix it or we're just gonna plant through it and see what happens. But the most important thing is the drip line is still there. That's what we were really concerned about. Drip line is still in place and we're happy about that. Well, that was fairly easy. Now we're heading back to the farm. We're gonna put the second wheel on for peppers and get loaded up.
Can I please have a glass of refreshing lemonade?
That's a little known fact about Joel and I. We love lemonade.
The wheat is gorgeous.
Did we ever do the valves for the water?
I don't know, pull it, see how they look. Your side is off. Hold up, Dad! The first thing we are planting here is the hot cherry peppers. Now, as we were driving over here, one thing I did notice was how beautiful everything that was planted here previously is starting to look. For example, right here, we're planting peppers, and then to Joel's right is some more peppers that were planted. But on my left, you can see we have some eggplant here and also some tomatoes, and they all look really, really nice. We got that row finished off with those hot cherry peppers. Now we're moving on to a new row that needs to be finished off. All right, right there. I don't know, I might need to move my seat over. Am I good? Oh, this is nice soil.
Oh yeah.
Do I need to move my seat over? Am I scraping?
A little, but nothing that's, no.
All the years I've done this, I've never really thought about how I've, worked with the plants. I just take them out of the tray and plant them. But some people think we're being very rough with the plants. And I understand that, I always thought too that plants were very delicate. But from when I was a little boy till now, I've learned that they can be pretty tough. And I can assure you that we aren't breaking them and we aren't being too rough with the way that we handle them. We just finished off our last planting of hot peppers. Now it'll be some time till we start harvesting these, but there's a really good reason as to why we do plantings of peppers in particular. During certain times of the years, there are certain dishes that are more popular than others. And for whatever reason, it always seems that when you have red peppers, people want green peppers. And with many varieties of bell peppers and other peppers, they start out as green and then mature to a nice red, orange, yellow, whatever the color may be. And as a matter of fact, not too many people know this. When they go out and buy peppers, they don't want green bell, they want the red bell. Or they don't want the red bell, they want the green bell. Little do they know that they're almost the same exact pepper. And since we deal with that constantly, we always like to have plantings of peppers, and we try to educate as many people as possible as to how we get the green, the red, and whatever color pepper they need. Regulator is a new variety of bell pepper we are trying this year, and we're really interested how it's going to do in our soil, our climate, and just the conditions we have in Northeast Pennsylvania. Look at this, I got nowhere to plant.
I got all the plants.
Here's a little spot right here. It's off the plastic though. I'm going to get in trouble for planting off the plastic.
I'll just stop planting. Like,
I'm behind a little bit. We just got finished with another round of plants and we're back at the farm loading up the last of the peppers. This should be our last time filling up with water for the day. It's getting pretty hot being out in that sun. I'm gonna run up and grab Joel and I a drink, then we're gonna head back out to plant. Just tell me that it's warm up in that tractor.
It's warm in the tractor, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I am uncomfortable.
You don't have the air conditioning on?
No, because you guys don't have air conditioning.
Oh my.
I wouldn't do that to you guys.
Not too much has changed. Everything's been going really, really smoothly. I'm actually very surprised how things have been going. Usually you run into one or two little problems while you're doing a job like this, but we haven't had any yet. And let's hope it stays like that, because Joel is really enjoying that lemonade and he doesn't want anything to ruin it.
have fun planting dirt.
Well, everyone, it has been a great day of planting, and we just finished. We got a lot accomplished today. We just got our transplanter unhooked. I need another drink.
Count how many pallets are over there.
All right, friend, we gotta count these pallets. 1, 2, 3. We counted 69 pallets.
How'd you do that? You ran out of fingers and toes.
Not me. Oh, sorry. Want me to walk like a farmer?
Yeah. So the farm market is all closed up. Now Daniel was mowing hay and then he got all of the hay tedded. And then once he finished tedding hay, he got the animals taken care of. So that means we are all set and ready to head up to the house. We're not gonna disturb her too much because she's relaxing. But look, Grammy's swinging. Alrighty. Everyone, we come up into the house, we look at the table and we see that, oh, it's empty. And hi, Callie. Hi, baby. Hi, I missed you today. And well, since it's date night, everyone, that means this is where we're gonna be ending the video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.